So I'm a ground service manager with the Department of Land Building and Real Estates, and I've been here for about 20 years. I grew up in a dairy farm in Ireland, so it's fantastic to come to work every day and have 8,100 acres as my playground. I've been very fortunate with my career. I started and still work in the same department. I started as a gardener and have found myself now in a managerial position. And I've benefited in many ways. I mean, aside from working on this beautiful campus every day, I have established a tremendous community of friends. People I would never have met but for coming to Stanford, and in many facets of life, everything from the Be Well program, yoga classes, gardening classes, community involvement. I went back to school. I went back and got my MBA because Stanford helps you out financially, and when you come to a place to work every day where it's about education, you feel compelled to step into the ring and do something about it. So my own level of education matches the environment I work in. When you have the opportunity I've had, you try and give back. As a manager, I oversee about 30 employees, varying in ages, but with our younger generation coming in, you sort of try and offer them life advice and counselling and encourage them to avail of educational opportunities, because it is the gateway to many things in life. I was recently involved in a project at Bing Concert Hall, Blair, Silicon Valley. We performed there, would you believe, 2 weekends ago. But they pulled together a cast of 83 civilian members, from all over the Stanford community and Palo Alto, Menlo Park, and so forth. And it was just a tremendous experience because as adults we got to play and we got to experiment with, I wouldn't call it dance, but let's say movement. And we had a terrific director, Larry Kegwin, out from New York, who just sort of pulled us together and made us create this beautiful piece of entertainment, let's call it. And we got to perform it. So sort of bringing that excitement into work every day, I think, is very important. And that opportunity to be on stage at Bing as well. I mean, it's a world-renowned concert hall, and I got to play table tennis front and centre in Bing. How cool is that? There is one spot you will always find me, the Friday before commencement at 4 o'clock at the top of the Oval, because for us commencement is our biggest event, and we work our whole year to make campus as spectacular as possible for that weekend. And at 4 o'clock on that Friday before commencement, no matter what happens, we are done with our work. So I sit out there with a couple of my mates from the office, and we just sort of sit back and be thankful that we've done it again, and we've made this campus ready to bring in, the parents and the grannies and the granddads and the aunts and the uncles and the friends and whomever has helped the students achieve their goal. Gosh, what would I say to Jane and Leland? I would, thank them for the opportunity, thank them for having the vision of, starting the university and developing it. They were very involved in the building and the development of the university. I really would like to know if they thought it would get as big as it did and be as world-renowned as it is. But they've got to be very proud of, what they've started.